What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are here with a T20 World Cup semi-final prediction slash preview slash pitch report slash weatherman report slash my playing 11 for both teams. So we're going to be going through all of that in this video today. Of course, the match is tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. at the beautiful Adelaide Oval. It should be an absolute treat, and I'm so excited to see. Hopefully, England gets smacked up by India. That's what I'm really after. That's what I'm here for. As you guys know, Australia is out of the World Cup. We won't talk about that. We're done with them. But as I am supporting Team India for these semi-finals and hopefully for the final, I want to see them absolutely destroy the Englishmen. It would be pretty un-Australian if I didn't want that result either. So, hey, firstly, if you guys are new, subscribe. Leave a like and comment down below. Help the boy out. We're pushing towards 10K. We're going to get there. We're going to get there pretty soon, so help me out. All right. I'm not going to waste too much of your time in the video. We're just going to get straight into it. We're going to start off with, well, we've got the weather up here first. Let's have a look. Let's go straight into it. This is one of the most important things. We know that it's been raining throughout the tournament a little bit. The rain's actually kind of gone away. It was here at the start of the tournament, and now it's kind of just pissed off a little bit. You know, that's good rain. Good boy, rain. But as we go to a Thursday, which is, of course, tomorrow, and we have a look at the description for Adelaide Oval. Partly cloudy, which, you know, we don't give a shit. Medium, 40% chances of showers, most likely in the early morning. So we shouldn't be dealing with any rain for the game. A chance of a thunderstorm in the morning, and that's really about it. Of course, the weather can change just like that. We do know the weather, especially in Australia, has bipolar. It just changes whenever it decides. So, look, of course, anything can happen, but just looking at it, yeah, I think we should be fine. On the weather front, looking at it, yeah, we're going to be okay. We should get absolutely no rain. Now it's time. I'm going to be jumping into the pitch report. Now, we don't have a man, on the ground taking pictures of the pitch for us. But what we can do is go through the last few games that have been played at the Adelaide Oval. So, look, the pitch is going to be used. It's going to be not as quick as it would be, of course. It's not like there's been much rain in Adelaide, so it's not like it's going to soften the pitch up or get it any quicker for that matter, or get a bit of swing. It's just kind of going to stay the same as we've seen it, and maybe just a little bit worn down. But I'm sure the curators are doing a good job. But the last game actually played there was a few games played there in the one day, but the most recent being Bangladesh-Pakistan. And we have a look, player of the match was that man, Shaheen Afridi, the big paceman. Him and Harris Ralph were getting plenty of movement, plenty of pace on that pitch. And, bowling first as well was a massive thing. To take that noob pill early and get it moving early and take wickets as Bangladesh was important. I mean, just having a look through the 11s, really, you can see it's kind of just to notice what bowlers were the most effective and really what is a good score at the Adelaide Oval, right? What is a good score? I mean, these two teams, Bangladesh only made 127, so maybe this isn't the best example, but to have a look at what bowlers have succeeded. Pace, spin. So Shadab Khan took 2 far, and then Iftikhar Ahmed also took 1 as well. So that's why it would not surprise me when we get into the playing 11s. It would not surprise me if we see a certain change from India, which does involve the man Yuzi Chahal coming into the 11, because spinners have in fact actually been quite good on the Adelaide Oval. Shakib, he took 1 for 35 as well. So the pitches are playing out how they are. It's not like we're going to be able to predict every single delivery. But just going into another game that was played there, I'm just trying to pick out the high scores. I mean, you had Australia v Afghanistan. Let's have a look at this game. This is not really the game that I want to be looking at, but we will go to it. Of course, this was at Adelaide Oval as well that same day. Or no, the day before it was. So, look, I mean, this is just a few days out. Australia, we made 168 and Afghanistan 164. So, I think, to be honest, we're looking at a good score of... If you can bat first at the Adelaide Oval and you can put up anything that's 165 plus, I feel like you're in for a really, really good chance to win the game. And if you can put anything 170, 180, you're in with a massive chance. Doesn't matter whether you bowl or bat first. I think putting 180 on there at the Adelaide Oval is going to be massive. The player of the match was Glenn Maxwell, who is a great player of spin and did really take account to that in this game as well. Have a look at the Australian bowlers who did damage. Adam Zampa took 2 for 22 off 4, and that was really it. He was our best bowler, and it just shows that spin, in my opinion, has been so underutilised this entire tournament, right? Like, India have played Axar Patel every game, who... You know, he's a good little tweaker. He's someone who can, throw the ball out there, can get consistent line and length. But he's not someone who is going to bowl a googly or a really big spinning delivery that's going to bamboozle you and get you out. He's just not going to do that. When I feel like this Adelaide pitch really does, it has a little bit of spin. It has some movement in there for a spinner. Zampa was ripping the ball through and getting plenty of revs on the ball. And he bowled exceptionally well. Probably deserved the 3 or 4 wickets in that game as well. That's why, if I'm India, I am seriously considering the man Yuzi Chahal to come in to the 11. I think spin, it's going to be a massive playing part in tomorrow's game, no doubt about it. Going to the Afghanistani bowlers as well. Muhammad Nabi, well, it doesn't matter. He can't bowl. He's about 55. Rashid Khan took a wicket as well. Majib took a wicket as well, which, I mean, they were also a little bit expensive, but you're still taking wickets with the spin, which normally in Australia, that's not really the way. You normally play one spinner and you get them to bowl their 3 to 4 overs, and they end up finishing the game like none for 26 off 4, which is good, but it's not great, it's not bad. But I definitely think in this Adelaide pitch, there could be a lot more to it, and India might have to need a wild card. Even England, I mean, they've already got Adil Rashid. They might need the man Liam Livingstone to bowl a few overs if they go that way. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see where the match goes, to be honest, and what the 11s are looking like. Speaking of the 11s, we're going to jump into the squads here. And I do have my playing 11s on this little notepad right there, so just wait around for that. Okay, talking about the 11s, any injury updates? Of course, we do know that the man, where is he? Dawid Malan, not going to play, I believe. Right, he tore his groin, I think it was, or at least when I saw him walking off the field, he was holding his penis, so he might have torn, a testicle, or he might have, in that penile area, he's done a bit of damage. We don't know if he's ever having kids again. I don't know what's going on with Dawid Malan. I haven't really seen an update, or I haven't really been looking for one. To be brutally honest with you, but I don't think he's going to play. So their replacement, England, it's got to be the man Phil Salt. He's the only batsman in their squad that hasn't played. So it's going to be the man Phil Salt. He's going to come in to the team. There is Harry Brook as well, but he's been playing. So he's going to come in for Dawid Malan. I don't know where they're going to try and fit Phil Salt in. He is more of an opener / a top 3 batsman. So it'll be interesting to see where they fit the man Phil Salt in. He'll probably go down the order, but he can hit a big ball, that kid. He can hit a big ball. He's a great striker, and this is his home ground, Adelaide Oval. Phil Salt has actually played plenty of cricket on this venue with the Adelaide Strikers. So he knows the venue, he knows the way to play around it, and he knows how big the bloody boundaries are and how hard he needs to hit it. On to the Team India side of things though, no real injury concerns except for the man Hitman Vadapav Sharma, who got hit really hard on the hand in the nets yesterday. But is believed to be okay. He did then get back into the nets just a minute later and continue his net session. So the man Hitman should be okay. All those, all the Vada Pavs are protecting him, which is good to see. And I don't really think they're going to make a change. Maybe. Speaking of changes, let's go into the 11. Let's get into my India 11 now. A few things that we have to talk about before you actually read the 11. Some people might want to know where England's 11 is. I'm not an England YouTube channel. I don't really care about their team. It's going to be Phil Salt will come in for Milan, and that'll be their only change. But India, Team India. Now, I've got the exact 11 here that I think they will go with. I think they'll bring DK Popper straight in for Rishabh. I think that's a pretty simple change. But I didn't want to go with this 11. I didn't really want to choose this 11. Now, I'll tell you what I mean by that. So this top 4, you keep that. Obviously, Hardik at 5. I've also got ×3 next to his name, which just means how many overs I would have him bowl. So I would have the man Hardik bowl 3. I've then got the man Axar Patel at number 6. Now, to be honest, this was the man that I was going to replace with Yuzi Chahal. I was just going to bring DK up the order and just simple like that. And then bring in Yuzi Chahal for Axar, which I think they should have done that against Zimbabwe. We should have seen Yuzi at least get a game to see what sort of conditioning he was in and if he's in any decent touch. We didn't get to see that, so it would be a massive change for a semi-final for someone who hasn't even played in the tournament. To get brought into a semi-final on the big stage would be a massive call for the selectors to make. But I'd do it. I would simply do it. This is what I would be doing. Oh, I'm not going to do it right here, but I would go Axar out. I just don't think his spin is going to be that friendly on Adelaide. I think he bowls too straight. And unless you're spinning it, I just don't see the appeal for Axar Patel to actually be out there and playing every single game. And I don't think he's that quality of a batsman. Now, that's going to get a lot of people upset. Maybe, in the IPL, he's provided some good knocks and at test level, but in T20s, I haven't really seen much from Axar that suggests that he's a world-class batsman. So I feel like you can kind of give that up, especially if you're only going to bowl Axar 2 to 3 overs. I'd rather 4 overs of a genuine wrist spinner of Yuzi. So that's the way I'd probably be going. It would be risky, but I'm all about risks over here. You like to just you never know if you never try. So that's what I would be doing. DK. I've then got Ashwin here. I've got him only bowling the 3 overs, but again, that would only matter whether you were playing Axar Patel or not. Because if Axar does play, then they're probably just going to give Hardik 2 overs, and then they're going to give Axar 3, and then maybe Ashwin will get 3 or 4. I'm actually really interested to see how they're going to go about tonight's game. Tomorrow's game. Who else we got? We got Bhuvi Kumar, Shami, and the man Arshdeep Singh. That's just, quite obvious there. So, hey, let me know what you guys are thinking of the predicted 11 here. Would you guys make that change? It would be a big move, but I think it could seriously pay off for Team India and bolt them into a final. England, they're coming into this with a weakened bowling attack, and to be honest, other than Butler, Bairstow, Livingston, I don't fear their batting lineup that much. So I think playing another genuine bowler for Team India, especially if they bowl first, could be a massive win for Team India if they go with the man Yuzi. But hey, Axar Patel, he might just prove me wrong and tell me to shut the fuck up. So who knows what will happen. That's my playing 11. My predictions, you know what? I should have done this before I pressed the video, but I'm going to say top wicket taker will be, I'm going to say it'll be the man Bhuvi with 3+ wickets. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Bhuvi for 3+ wickets. He's actually been, he's been exceptional so far this tournament, but he hasn't taken many wickets. So I think he will cash in this game and hopefully get his big bag that he deserves. For the run side of things, I think it's hard to go past Butler. Butler for 50+, but Again, they get him out early. I'm thinking Livingston. For Team India side of things with the bat, I'm definitely thinking Virat at Adelaide Oval. I'm thinking Virat, 50 plus as well. Obviously, Surya has done some crazy things recently. He could do it on that pitch again if he wanted. And for England with the ball, I mean, they've got Moeen, they've got Adil Rashid. They've got 2 genuine spinners. England are going in with 2 genuine wrist spinners. And then you see India going with the 1 and then Axar. So I'm really interested to see what they do. But for India, I've already done with the bat. For England with the ball, let's say Reece Topley. Is he still here or is he injured? Wait, who got injured for England? Oh, it was Topley, that's right. It was Reece Topley got injured. I'm going to say England bowlers take 0 wickets. There we go. So those are my predictions for the match tomorrow. Booby for 3+ wickets. Butler, I'd prefer if he doesn't score, but 50+ prediction. Virat, he owns Adelaide Oval, 50+. And then I've got England bowlers to take a total of 0 wickets for the game. So hopefully that prediction goes right. That is the one that I'm looking for the most. And hey, that is my preview, my prediction for the game. It should be an absolutely ripping game. I'm so excited. Go Team India, baby. Beat England. Don't let them in. Don't even let England get a sniff of the final, because if they do, they're not going to let up, and they're going to take every opportunity they get, England. So India have to get on top of them early, and go India. Hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see everyone in the next one.